My writing on cinema was subjected to sniping by academics because academics thought that film study has to be on a particular style and using jargons. As I told you, American scholars got interested in cinema because of subaltern studies and culture studies. Before that, they were not interested in it. So when subaltern study became fashionable, there was a whole exodus of scholars into the study of cinema. But they were not equipped for studying cinema. They did not even have the jargon. They did not have the methodology. But they used the methodology of literature to study cinema. Interestingly, most of the fellows who came into study cinema, were English professors. And they had a style of approaching. One style was, don't talk about aesthetics. Why? Because they did not know film aesthetics. So they meant, don't talk about aesthetics. We'll only study cinema which is favored by the working class. Popular cinema, MGR and others. I took a different stand. I said, cinema has got its aesthetics. Cinema has got its rules. Cinema has got its nature, its possibilities. And you should discuss cinema in terms of this. You don't discuss cinema in terms of literature. So I was trolled by these chaps. After some time it stopped. But we have to remember that people who studied cinema, Indian cinema, before the academics arrived on the scene, were not academics. Chitananda Dasgupta, Iqbal Masood, these are the people who wrote about cinema. And the language that they used was very different, not the academic language. So I have a constant problem with that kind of a writing on cinema, which I don't write that kind of a cinema. I write mostly about film history, and I think film history is critical to the understanding of any cinema.